How's it going, everyone? Conixis here, and welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. I'm recording this right after the first episode, so I don't know what your thoughts on this is, but like I said, it's getting there. It's interesting so far. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm scared for our dude here because if he gets excited, gets some palpitation, that motherfucker might die. Anyways, other than that stupid intro, as we remember last time, so basically our MC what? I'm messing up this man's name. He saw. I don't remember his last name. Can I get some text history? Wait. No, that is okay. So yeah. He saw Nakai. That's my name. Our main protagonist dude. Basically, some year ago, he had some heart palpitation, had a heart attack, and he has something called arrhythmia, which makes it so the heart beats faster than it should, which would cause a heart attack, and he can die from this, and he spent a long time in the hospital. Girl who confessed to him didn't even keep she a bitch. Anyways, but still, because the girl confessed to him and he got scared, and I guess it caused the arrhythmia to start up and his heart started beating fast and he had a heart attack. And basically, he was in the hospital. He couldn't go back to school, but now he can go back to school, but he has to go to a school for disabled people. And basically, now we're just living our new life, trying to adjust to everything that's going on. We got to take like 9 million pills to stay alive. But I don't know how it's gonna go, but our dude, he don't seem to like it, but he trying at least, and that's something, I guess. I don't know. I wake up in a strange room. Solid morning light shimmers against the light gray ceiling. I'd forgotten to draw the curtains closed last night. This is my room, isn't it? My room. This is the third room this year I'm surprised to call mine. Various things around me here remind me that, indeed, it's me who is supposed to be the one living here. My bags on the floor, my new school books on the desk, my numerous medications on the night table. I stare at the bottles for a moment, deliberating, until I open a bottle, shake out a pill, pop out a tablet from the foil sheet, down them with the chase of water without thinking about the chemistry. My uniforms are in the closet. I slink out from under my sheets and stretch my back before dressing up. Putting on the new school uniform feels like dressing in someone else's clothes. The artificial smell of generic detergent invades my nose, but the feeling of fresh cloth against my back is a good one, a natural one. It feels like a school uniform, as it should. It's not much different from what I used to wear before. That goes for other things, too. So far, this place seems more or less like a normal school. Except for the people. I mean, come on, man. You can't say that. That's mean. I think back to my talk with Kenji yesterday. I mean, he's not normal. I don't know what's up with him. But, I think back to my talk with Kenji yesterday. Misha's constant laughter and Shizune's sweeping sign language gestures. Well, I've only met 3 students so far. Maybe they aren't that normal, but I'm sure the others are. I mean, I'd say Shizune and Misha are normal, but that Kenji dude, he a little sus. I don't know what's up with him. He an odd one. Perhaps people like them are what what passes for normal around here. My bad. Yeah, what does pass for normal around here? What do people do? I didn't see a lot of kids hanging around after classes yesterday, so maybe there are clubs. If so, I wonder if I should join one. Oh, maybe we can join a club. All through class, the question remains on my mind, so I decide to ask Shizune about it when we split into groups. After all, she did say if I had anything I wanted to know, I should ask her. What? She crosses her arms and shifts her gaze slowly to Misha, who looks more preoccupied with trying to grind the eraser of her pencil down so that the top is perfectly... yeah. God damn it. Flat and even. Oh, God. Sorry, Shi-chan. Is there something you wanted from me? Oh, I see. That's a good question, I-chan. My first thought is that means she doesn't know, which is worrying. Maybe I'm being too negative. Well, anyway, Misha, please don't prove me right. She doesn't know. Oh, that's right. Everyone is encouraged to join a club. A lot of people do so because there isn't really anything else to do. There are also school events like the festival coming up in a few days. Almost every student in the school tends to help out with it, doing whatever. So, you actually transferred in at a busy time. Maybe you can help out too. Sure. What's the festival about? Misha freezes. I don't know, Hee-chan. The truth is, it's a local event, and I'm not from this area, so... She starts signing desperately to Shizune, asking her to bail her out. Shizune adjusts her glasses at the end of an oddly grandiose flourish and starts signing hard and heavy. What the fuck? Oh. Who cares? Misha puffs out her chest and shouts Shizune's words out at me with a disproportionate amount of pride. Too loud, I can see heads turning to look in our direction. Not so loud. Human beings evolve with each new generation. The ideal and beliefs behind a festival will inevitably change with time. No, it's about delicious fried foods and amusing little games that you play to win prizes. The teacher clears his throat very loudly, batting his long wooden pointer against the other palm like a baton. He shoots a pointed gaze at us. Finally noticing where we are, Misha stifles a yelp and quickly quiets down. Shizune doesn't seem embarrassed at all, though, brushing it off without a care. We're in the middle of class and should start working. That's right, Shi-chan. What? Oh, wait, was that me or her? I didn't even notice. No, that was her. I guess, yeah, okay. What? That's right, Hee-chan. Are you asking because you're interested in joining a club? It could have been my eyes playing tricks on me, but I think I saw a suspicious glance exchange between them. Misha's tone also changed, although it does at every other word, anyway. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Misha and Shizune look at each other again. I'm about to ask what they have in mind when something dark flutters in my peripheral vision, catching my attention. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the girl with long dark hair get up from her desk and slip silently toward the door. It doesn't seem like she was working in any group, and no one seems to notice her but me. I glance at the teacher who's looking at the dark-haired girl go. Why doesn't he say anything? Yo, why is this girl sus? She's making me interested. What was she doing? Hee-chan, is something wrong? Do I look as uneasy as I feel? Or was Misha just looking at me after a girl who left? No, nothing. Okay, well, like we were asking, you don't have any plans for lunch today, do you? I thought I would go to the library and pick up some books. Not really. Do you want to have lunch together then? Sure. Yay! Okay, Hee-chan, perfect! Oh boy. The rest of the class passes uneventfully. The girl with long hair never came back. Where did she go? Before I have the time to put any more thought into it, where she could have gone, the teacher informs us that it's time to stop working. Shizune looks more than a little annoyed that we only just barely managed to finish all our work on time. I'm just glad we finished it all. At all. It's not a contest or anything. Did I say that out loud? Yes, it is, Hee-chan! Impossible. Really? 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 I noticed this before, but it's kind of funny how Misha always moving her hand and signing not only everything she says, but what anyone else is saying at any given time. Obviously, it must be to Shizune I can understand. It must be so Shizune can understand it. Her eyes dart back and forth between Misha's hands and me. Sorry about that. I don't know who I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm talking to Misha, but that might be wrong. Maybe I should be facing Shizune, I'm used to looking in the direction of the person whose voice I'm hearing, but really, yeah, Shizune can't hear me, but it would be disrespectful to talk to her only through Misha. Then again, isn't that what she's doing? No, she's at least looking at me. This is all very confusing and will take some time to get used to, yeah? It's not a contest because contests are competitions over a prize. If there's no prize in the line, it's not really a contest. Wait, did I even say that out loud though? I thought I was thinking that. Yeah, I didn't even say that out loud. How did she know? Anyways, Shizune's eyes flash dangerously with a competitive glare. She stares at me as if surprised that I'm challenging her. Oh, you're challenging me? I think maybe this is a contest to her. I've never noticed before how dark and blue her eyes are. It's truly alluring. Yeah, she's cute. Anyways, are you sure, Hee-chan? Very sure. You're wrong, Hee-chan, because I don't want to be the slowest one in the class. Therefore, what's on the line is my confidence in my abilities, and the prize is the satisfaction of proving them. Shizune pushes up her glasses to the bridge of her nose in a very matter-of-fact way. I'd argue more, but the bell rings, and she quietly gets up and picks up her bag, looking at me expectantly. I had almost forgotten that I was supposed to have lunch with them. Where do you want to eat? The cafeteria? That's so plain. Okay, let's go. Plain? Well, I guess. At my old school, I liked to eat outside near the back of the building. It was a good spot, but I didn't find it until near the end of my freshman year. I wonder if there's a similar place to eat here. Misha seems to imply as much. Shizune and Misha pulled me toward the cafeteria, which is supposedly not packed. Maybe some students favor eating in classrooms or outdoors. I saw some of my classmates had boxed lunches. After we finish eating, Misha picks up where we left off earlier. So, Hee-chan, you wanted to know about clubs and stuff, right? Right, Shi-chan. Okay, I guess it makes sense to ask first. Exchanging a little nod of confirmation, they turn to face me again. Misha straightens her posture as if she is about to deliver a speech. Hee-chan, do you have anything you're really interested in? I used to play soccer, but I'm not really into it. I don't follow the teams and players or anything like that. As of late, I usually just read a lot. There is a book club, right, Shi-chan? Right, but it seems they have all the members they could possibly have right now. Sorry, Hee-chan, it's a really popular club. Damn, I can't even do what I like to do. I mean, I can do it, but I can't be a part of a club that does it. Okay, but more to the point, Hee-chan, does this mean that you don't have anything already in mind? Not really. Good, great! That's great, Hee-chan, really great! Why is it so great? No reason. Well, Hee-chan, other than clubs, the upcoming festival, there is one thing. Student council! I see. I didn't know this school had a student council. That was a very melodramatic setup, though, just to tell me that. I'm pretty sure the two of them know this, because Shizune looks a little embarrassed about it, and Misha's laughing. Shizune quickly retakes control of the discussion and a manner of speaking. After all, it is Misha who has the voice when she says, yeah? Right. Hee-chan, maybe you should join the student council. They could use more people. Yes, definitely. You should definitely join. Why? Well, for one, we can hang out every day, Hee-chan. Shi-chan and I are both in the student council. Actually, Shi-chan is the president. I'm starting to get the suspicion that Shizune and Misha might not exactly be the most unbiased people to talk to about this. As if reading my mind, Shizune quickly adjusts her glasses and signs something to Misha. Of course we're not trying to get you to join because we would obviously benefit from you joining the student council and therefore have an incentive to try and get you to... So you're admitting to that. God damn it. I mean, maybe. It depends on my options. If anything else doesn't seem cool enough, like, I'll join. It depends if they have anything that piques my interest. But I'm fine, because I like these two. They cool. Anyways, No, we admit nothing. I mean, Hee-chan, of course it would be nice if you joined, and we appreciate it. But even without all that joining, the student council shows a healthy interest in workings of one school. Yep, it's true, Hee-chan, because don't you want to spend time with us after school, Hee-chan?
I can't tell if she's being genuine or if this is really good acting. Both of them seem to be trying hard to look their cutest, although they are already pretty cute to begin with. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well... So it's settled then. Welcome to the student council, Hee-chan.
What? No!
Aw, see, Hee-chan? Of course it wouldn't go so easily. Yup, that's right. Though it would be boring if it went that smoothly. Oh well. Hee-chan owes me candy now.
Oh. You were betting on it?
Hey, my life's not a game here.
Shizune seems very intrigued by this when Misha signs it to her. The aggressive glint returns to her eyes.
That's interesting. Hee-chan, let's play a game.
That's not what I said.
How about rich man, poor man, Hee-chan? If you lose, you have to join the student council. What the hell is that? No, absolutely not. Oh, why not?
Well, because you two have both have the same incentive and therefore the same goal, which is to get me to join the student council, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that isn't my goal. But what this means is that both of you can team up and I'll be at a clear disadvantage, so I will have to decline.
Hee-chan, I'm very offended you're saying you don't trust us and that we would pull something so
disingenuous. I can tell just by seeing that.
That makes me sad.
Sorry? It's hard to tell where Shizune's influence ends and Mishia's thoughts begin.
In order to atone for hurting a young girl's feelings, you should...
I knew it.
In order to...
Fucking hell.
In order to atone for hurting a young girl's feelings, you should definitely join Stuka. No. Yep. No. How about a game of paper football instead of rich man, poor man?
Paper football?
Yeah, it's a game they play in America. You make a paper triangle and then you try to shoot it past the goalpost. And that goalpost that the other player makes with their fingers. Isn't it cool? It's the ultimate form of competition between two people, Hee-chan.
And it's also played by elementary and middle school children.
Oh, wait. And it's also...
Yeah, that's Misha. Okay, my bad.
And it's also played by elementary and middle school children, Shi-chan. That means it's a game that really separates the boys from the men.
More like the boys from the slightly older boys. Anyway, I'm not going to play that either. Just the fact that you know about it means that you're probably surprisingly good at it.
Yeah, that's true. How did you know, Hee-chan?
Shizune frowns at Misha, telling me that she probably wasn't supposed to admit that so readily. I wouldn't say that I'm happy with that. There are attempts to get me into the student council, but I'm a little curious about what the student council does here. I've never been on one before, or even known anybody who was a member, so it interests me. I also kind of like Shizune and Misha, so it wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I got two people I enjoy, so, like, you know, it'd be cool to be with them, but, you know, I gotta check around to see what's available.
Okay, Hee-chan, how about Risk? The game of world domination. I
don't know what that is. Yeah.
It's really fun, Hee-chan. You fight for control of the world with armies and everything.
Sounds like Shizune would be good at it.
If you want to play, we can after school. Really, Shi-chan? We can just play for fun.
Wait.
Really, Shi-chan? We can just play for fun, Hee-chan.
This Shichan going back and forth is confusing me. I'm sorry.
Shichan hasn't played it in a long time, so if you want to, there's no strings attached.
Well, okay.
Okay. Perfect. We'll see you after school in the student council room then, Hichan.
Wait a minute. Wait, why there?
Because that's where we keep the game.
I grimace to tell them how much I do not like this, but it's more for show than for anything. So in the end, I agree, but only after getting Shizue to acknowledge that I don't mean anything concrete just by accepting to take a look around and play a game with her. Lunch ends and we go back to class. Oh boy. What? I saw that! Oh, I almost missed that because I was looking at the recording to see if everything was peachy dory, but and I look back and I just see that slip by. I saw that! During afternoon classes, the long-haired girl comes back and sits down in her seat without a word. Where were you? Again, no one seems to notice, or if they do, no one says anything. I want to ask Misha about it, but I don't want to be be nosy. I want to know. I am curious. After school, Shizune and Misha quickly find me by the first floor lobby and latch onto me, covering each flank in case I might try to escape. I feel a little offended, but I've been considering it. Nevertheless, I'm a bit disturbed that enough people have made a break for it in the past that they are on their guard. Oh. What's with the escort? This doesn't make me feel very comfortable. In fact, it makes me feel like a dangerous prisoner being transported to his cell.
What's wrong, Hichan? That's right, we're just going to play a game of Risk, remember?
I don't know, Misha. I don't know, Misha. This all seems a little sinister to me. I start thinking that when we sit down to play the game, they'll tie me down and torture me until I agree to join the student council. Well, that's highly unlikely, but still, for some reason, it just seems like it would be so plausible. Getting to the student council room is simple as turning 2 corners from where we started. What? That's it? This makes you guys being so on top of me seem a little silly.
That's not true, Hichan. Shichan says that when their life is threatened, people have shown the capability to pull out some superhuman bursts of speed.
Life is threatened? Her expression unchanging, Misha signs something amusedly to Shizune, who makes a baffling face and puts her hands behind her back, looking pleased with herself. Misha feigns deafness and hums cheerily. Stop that. I know you heard me. You have no excuse, unlike Shizune. Shizune opens the door to the student council room. It's a very plain, sparsely decorated room, although it's quite large, maybe even a little larger than the classroom. There's a big table in the center surrounded by chairs, and a smaller desk promptly placed in the back that I assume is Shizune's. There are a few regular desks and chairs stacked on to one side, and as well, extras perhaps? Aside from the tables and chairs, the room doesn't have much else to offer. Just a couple of filing cabinets and bookshelves stacked with old school records and documents. Not much else, in fact, nothing else. This is a pretty bleak room. They could at least put a potted plant in here or something. But the most noticeable thing that this room doesn't have is other people. Are we early? No, this is just it.
No.
What do you mean, no? Does it mean nobody else is coming today? There is nobody else.
Yeah, that's right.
Before I manage to ask why that's the case, Shizune claps her hands together very energetically.
Hichan, let's play Risk. Come on, you promised, didn't you? You have to. Okay. Do you want to know the rules? We can explain to you while we set everything up.
While Misha is talking, Shizune takes out what looks like a board game from behind one of the filing cabinets and throws it on the table. Actually, this looks kind of interesting. After Misha spends a little too long for her liking running through the basics with a somewhat vague and confusing tutorial, Shizune cuts in and declares the game has started with a decisive motion, slicing her arm through the air. Shisune's aggressiveness is rubbing off onto me. I start feeling more competitive than I intended to be when I agreed to this. Oh boy. Halfway through the game, I try to ponder how to defend against Shizune's assault. From two fronts, she breaks my concentration by drumming her fingers on the table to get my attention. She doesn't look too happy.
Hichan, Shizune wants you to know that you are taking too long to make a move. Shichan also says that she will let you keep Australia if you agree to join the student council.
What? I thought this was a game with no strings attached. Just the fact that she would tangle that over my head as an offer means that she knows I care about the outcome of this game. And anyway, no!
Shichan admires your fighting spirit and would be a benevolent dictator who will spare your people if you agree to join the student council.
You're so competitive, Shizune. She seems to take this as a compliment. I would expect the student council president to be a little more magnanimous.
Magnanimous?
She doesn't seem to know what the word means or how it's signed, so she pulls out a piece of paper and writes it for Shizune, who returns signs it back to Misha. Misha presses her index finger against her temple as if trying to physically imprint the word into her memory. Suddenly, Shizune bursts into a fury of gestures. Misha looks daunted by the pace of her heated signing.
Wait, please slow down, Shichan. Shichan says you're going to lose. Tell her
I will crush her world empire with my rebellion.
Okay.
That face! I love it! Oh, it's so good because I looked directly at her when it changed. Oh my god. I love this. I love this. Maybe it's because there haven't been any other characters, but I like Shizune the best right now. Oh my god. Those eyes of hers shine with childlike mischief. Oh boy. You have no chance if you keep playing like this. Oh fuck. Sure you have no chance if you keep playing like this. No, you won't. She has a point. Attack aggressively. It's a trap. It's smarter to play defensively here. It's a trap. It's likely she's just trying to psych me out. Looking at the board again, I have a pretty good defense setup, and I'm not going to wreck it by doing something reckless. A few turns later, I lose the game anyway. Shizune, adjust your glasses, hey man, shit. Shizune adjusts her glasses victoriously, allows herself to tentatively pump a fist in the air in celebration.
Hichan, you lost when you allowed me to take North America. I mean, Shichan, not me.
Getting control
of North America is ambitious because it provides a 5-army bonus, but you can attack from the 3 fronts, so you must defend them all. I thought you'd have more guts. How disappointing. I thought you were just playing me. Fuck. Ambitious, Hichan. Your play needs to be more daring. Ambition. Bro, I would have attacked, but I should have went with my gut, because in games, I just fucking go for it and attack. I just all up in the enemy's face when I'm playing games. I shouldn't have thought logically. I should have just thought my dumb brain and just caveman strength and go forward. But nah, I fucked up. God damn it. I was really excited when you took South America, but then you switched to playing defensively just because you gained a small advantage. So good, Hichan. You didn't take enough risk, and when you did, you didn't follow through. That's terrible, Hichan. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna lie, you really digging deep. Like, damn, fuck. You know, I was liking you, but damn, you were digging hard as fuck at me. Jesus, it was a simple mistake. I'm glad to know that the me who actually plays games would have gained her like because I would have went aggressive. But I thought, you know, maybe she's actually playing. Let me not be stupid and just charge in. Because my natural reaction would be, oh no, we fucking them up. Let's go for it. But I thought, you know, maybe she's smart girl, so maybe she playing me. But next time I'm just gonna go with my gut. Fuck it. Damn, what's to her if I play too carefully? There's no need to rub it in my face. Why are you getting so close? I wonder if you even be any good at the student. No, you really turning me off of all this now. What's this reverse psychology? I guess I don't have to worry about joining or not in that case. Giving up just like that, I expected more of you. Seriously, is Shizune trying to taunt me into joining the council? Besides, I don't even want to join. It's only my second day. I can't make that kind of commitment. I haven't even taken a look at any other clubs yet, and these two, they're a little weird. Fine, I'll consider joining the council, but I want to take a look at the clubs before I decide. Really, Hee-chan? You're not just saying that to make us feel better? Yeah, I'm just not sure what I want. I'm just not sure that I want to. Aww. Okay, Hee-chan, but we're not going to give up so easily. You said maybe. There's still a chance you'll come around. Oh no, my thoughts have changed a bit when you dug into me that hard. Like, Jesus Christ. Come on, we could really have fun. We could play more. I don't know if I want to play again. You're making me feel like shit. We could play Risk again. Maybe one day you could beat me, unless you graduate before that. That doesn't make me feel any less reluctant about joining you now. Surely you are not that horrible at board games. Maybe we can play a game you know then to give you a handicap. I'd go back and make the other decision, but nah. I'm the first run, because I'm pretty sure there has to be multiple paths, because if it's a dating sim, there has to be different girls, but like, maybe next time I'll choose. But this time, I'm rolling with whatever I stick with. If I get a bad end, fuck it. Maybe we can play a game. No, surely not the hurry up. Maybe we can play a game. I don't remember if I think I read the first part, but not the second. Maybe we can play a game you know, then, to give you a handicap. I might have said that just to make you feel better after all. Oh, that's cold. No, you can't pull that card on me after she dug into me that hard. Fuck that. I take a glance at the clock on the wall and realize I spent far longer playing Risk than I expected. Sorry, I think I have to go. I wanted to go to the library. It's not closed yet, is it? Suzanne scratches her head and gestures at Misha. How hard can it be to determine whether the library is open? There's a clock right on the wall there. I thought she would be somebody who'd go to the library. It should be, unless the librarian is absent. I think you're right, Shi-chan. We think the library is open. It's on the second floor. Can't miss it. Do you want us to show you where it is? No thanks. It's okay. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh god, my voice. One flight of stairs up and I run into problems. Oh, the second floor hallway is carbon copy of the third floor one. Wide, of course, and plain, like the only hallway. Like only hallways can be. The problem is the library's whereabouts are not as easy to determine as one would think. The classrooms are marked with signs stating which class they belong to, but then there's a plethora of other unmarked rooms. Is the library one of them, or is it just somewhere down the hall? I bet the latter and chose my direction at random. After I turn around the corner, an unmarked doorway draws my attention because it's not closed. It's not open either, though, just barely ajar, so I can see it's open and nothing else. It would make sense for the library door to be invitingly open, and while this one is not quite that, it's good enough. At the very least, it means that someone is inside and I can ask for directions, no matter how embarrassing that is. I gingerly push on the center of the door with my fingertips, every muscle in my arm ready to pull back at the moment's notice.
The feelings of being an outsider to the school can't be shaken from my mind, so much that I instinctively feared doing something wrong by entering. The door slowly creaks as if groaning from a deep sleep, though is much easier to open than I anticipated. Leaning over and poking my head in even further inside to gain sight of the room as fast as possible, the meek hello on my lips is quickly snatched away. Oh, hi. Is that? No, is that the yeah, I think that's her. I wanted to meet you, so it's good that we get to God, my throat. It's good that we get to meet finally. This is not as I was expecting. I might as well let the door open to its full extent, taking in the sight of the solid area. Oh yeah, we can do like little showy me. God damn it. I might as well let the door open to its full extent, taking in the sight of a solitary figure taking center stage on the otherwise abandoned room. The situation steals my voice, leaving me standing at the doorway, staring at the beautiful girl. Evidently having taken her time to assess the situation, the girl gently puts down her teacup and opens her eyes, but doesn't look at me. Is she blind?
Hello. May I help you?
Staring directly in front of herself, the movements of her lips seem to break the silence rather than the words. However, it's the soft, measured voice that reminds me she's a being separate from the room itself. Not only is she likely the tallest girl I've ever laid eyes on, how tall is she? But even among the foreigners I've met, she's strikingly distinct. Hi, sorry for intruding. I was just kind of lost. It takes a moment to formulate a response before speaking. Every action she takes feels as if it's carefully choreographed beforehand. Care to take a seat? Unexpected, considering that I'm intruding upon her. Thanks? Sorry about that. Anyways, I slowly step toward another seat opposite her, the girl resting the teacup and the saucer on the wooden table. Actually doesn't look wood. In between. The way she doesn't track my movements with her head is telling. That and the slight cloudiness to her eyes means she must at least be partially blind like Kenji. Come to think of it, her voice doesn't have any detectable accent either. I guess she must be half Japanese. As I take my seat, her composure takes me slightly off guard. Her air of relaxed confidence makes the silence entirely comfortable. The calming atmosphere is so different from the student council office.
I take it you're the new student to Yamaku?
Yeah, I just transferred in yesterday. I get the distinct feeling my speech patterns don't match the formality of hers. It's scented by her restraint and bow of greeting, one which I hasten to match before realizing the futility of the action.
I'm Lily Sato. Pleased to meet you.
It's Hisao Nakai. She gives a nod before gesturing roughly in the direction of her teacup.
Would you care for a drink?
Sure. As much as it pains me, I can't step away. I can't step with her formality and the proceedings. She gives a kind nod, taking the request in stride. Without another word, she steps off the chair and prepares a second cup of tea from a collection of supplies laid out along the shelf. A brush here, a brush there. Her left hand often slightly touching the side of whichever container she's pouring into. It seems to be a process she's followed dozens of times before. As I lean sideways to see around her back, she seems to use her long, dainty fingers to measure the right amount of water in the cup. It's one thing to see the different disabilities the students in my class have, but it's quite another to see how everyone seems to adapt. Shizune and Misha have no problems working together to communicate to me, and Lily herself seems to have workarounds for problems I'd never thought of. I had a feeling she'd use her hand. I thought that would be the case. While I feel slightly guilty about her doing the work, she seems pleased to be following the correct process of the offer, preparing the drink.
So,
Her soft voice brings me out of my silent observance.
which room were you looking for? It's not often this classroom is visited after school.
The library. The school library. Shizune and... some classmates told me it was on this floor. She finishes pouring water into the teacup as she nods, a small metallic tapping from the teacup indicating it's being stirred.
I'm aware of Miss Hakamichi, as are most students. To be with them means you're in class 3-3, no?
That's right. In the science room with Mato. She gives a small giggle before setting down the teaspoon and slowly walking toward the table, teacup and saucer in hand.
He's quite the character. I imagine you'll come to like him most.
Oh, I finally get to see me. It's been eons since I seen me.
Oh, Lord. Anyways, as she sets down the tea, I gently take it and have a sip. I'm really more of a coffee person, but this seems like I'm more of a tea person, so this is fine for me. I'm really more of a coffee person, but this seems like a rather bad moment to bring it up. Nonetheless, the smell's quite nice, and I hardly think it'd be hard to choke down. Thanks, Sato. It tastes really nice. She smiles and quickly waves her hand in front of her face.
Lily, please, there's no need to be too formal.
She says this in spite of her exceedingly well-bred speech. Oh well, I guess I should try to ask her about herself, as it really does seem as if she's catering to me. So, which class are you from? I imagine it's one of the third-year classes.
Correct, I'm in class 3-2, which is on the third floor, same as yours. It's taught by Miyagi, and is specifically for both blind and partially blind students.
I see.
God damn it.
Sorry. I feel like slapping myself for the faux pas. Looking at her face, though, she doesn't seem the least bit put off by it.
I mean, it's a genuine, it's a natural fucking saying, so I'd assume that one gets a pass, but the round of applause when I thought the girl had no arm, that's, but this one's on the line. Anyways.
My, there's no need to change your speech on my account.
Sure. Sorry, I guess I'm really showing my newness here.
Oh, he is the protagonist. He has the ahoge. Anyways.
An environment like this would be a big change, so I can't fault you for it. While the same can't be said for everyone, many have come to terms with their conditions.
A category which would include her, it seems. All too ready to jump ship from this particular topic, I segue into another. Sorry about that. Do you come here to drink tea often? It's a really nice place. Thinking on it, this might be her version of the place behind my school that I like to have lunch at.
I come here very often during lunchtimes. My duties as class representative don't leave enough time for an official club, so a friend and I use this room for having tea.
Class representative, huh? Compared to Shizune, her mannerisms seem to be almost completely opposite. While Shizune's blunt and fiercely driven, Lily seems relaxed and calm, almost aloof. Come to think of it, she might be useful for a less biased view of the school's clubs. Yeah? What kind of clubs are there to join?
The more popular ones are the track and field club, which use...
Well, I don't think I can do that because I can't do too much strenuous activity or I might fucking die. I'm gonna just die. So that's out.
which uses the field near the school during lunchtimes.
Another one that's out, the baseball club, even though I like hitting. I don't really particularly enjoy baseball, but I do like hitting. And the book club, which is full, so I guess I'm shit out of luck.
The book club in a room near the library. There are also numerous small ones too, though, such as the Art and Music Club.
Now, art I can get into. Music, yeah.
At a time when I was wanting to get on my feet,
No, that's her. That's me. That's her, the voice I was using. Anyways, at a time when I'm just wanting to get on my feet, rushing into a club right away seems slightly unappealing. I wonder if this school shares the same rules as my old one. Is it compulsory to join a club?
it isn't, though it is encouraged.
Ah, good. That's a relief. I've really let down my guard around this girl to let such a thing slip out. The fact seems to slightly amuse her. Not wanting my tea to get cold, I finally start drinking it as Lily does the same. Oh, we've been here for a minute. As I look over to the window over her shoulder, I notice the light coming to the room has a distinctly orange tint. Even here, time doesn't stand still. Huh? Time's going quickly. What? Music good, but it got really loud. Like, damn, it got loud. God damn, I gotta turn that down a little bit. Anyways, huh? Time's going quickly.
Sorry?
Right, she's blind. Of course she can't see the setting sun. Fuck! It just looks like the sun's starting to set. It seems to come as a surprise for her. I guess she must have lost track of the time.
Sorry, Isao. I didn't mean to keep you from the library for so long.
I quickly move to allay her concern. No, it's okay. The library's still open, isn't it? She pauses and takes a moment to think on it. It's probably something I should have asked Shizune when I had the chance, but Lily seems likely to know in any case.
True, it's open until 6:30 during weekdays.
A quick glance at my watch confirms I have well enough time to get there. I might get going in that case. It's been nice talking with you, Lily. She smiles and gives a deep nod, her hands still neatly folded on the table in front of her.
It was my pleasure. Oh, come to think of it, shall I show you to where the library is?
I couldn't possibly ask for more help. I should be able to find it all right. Well, unless my navigation skills fail me, which they seem to have a habit of doing.
It's alright, I was going to be talking to the librarian there. In any case, I could introduce you.
This gets better and better. It's pretty hard to deny her offer. If you're sure, then that'd be great. Thanks. She stands up to follow me. She takes hold of the straightened, retractable cane that had been slipped in the handle of her bag on the floor. Compared to the cane the boy in my class had, Lily's looks much thinner and longer. His must be for support, whereas Lily's is for navigation. Together we leave the peaceful room and enter the empty hallway on the way to the library. Side by side, my pace carefully slowed to match hers. We slowly walk through the hallway. It doesn't take long for us to arrive at the door, with the warm-looking room apparently situated in the center of the floor rather than either wing. Ladies first. She gives an appreciative smile at the gesture, taking the lead as we file in. To the left is the wooden library counter, with the library proper being on the right. It easily dwarfs my old school's library, with the distinct smell of old books, giving the place an almost old-world air. There don't seem to be a lot of students here, considering the time. It isn't a big surprise. Everyone's probably either in school grounds or the dorms.
Yuko, are you here?
She says it to thin air since the librarian doesn't seem to be present, and of course Lily can't see this. What's expected is that it draws a reaction. Something from under the counter thuds against it, followed by a quiet wail. What the hell? Oh, there she is. I was about to say, your origin apparently. The librarian quickly crawls out and bounces up to an extremely rigid attention.
Hi, Lily. How can I help you?
Did I give her an accent? I guess she has an accent. Her voice is strained with a failing attempt to sound casual, stroking the back of her head.
Good afternoon. What happened just now? I heard a strange sound. It's nothing. I just hit my head. See, I dropped an eraser under the desk, and while I was looking for it, a pencil dropped, and when I was looking for both of them, you came and surprised me. Are you alright? I'm sorry, I couldn't know. It's okay, it's okay. Sorry for making you worry. This is nothing. I've had worse happen to me.
She's quick to reverse, and Lily apologizes, almost frantically trying to push aside the possibility that she could be in any way inconvenienced by bashing her head on the counter.
Yes, worse things have happened here.
The girl fidgets with her fingers. Lily doesn't seem to drop her concern expression, and she shuffles some papers around the counter for no reason. A little shorter than Lily, replete with glasses, freckles, and a very troubled look, she seems to fit librarian perfectly.
Oh, Lily, did you get my message? Message? Oh, the 2 imported books that have arrived? Right, they came. I can't believe it took so long, but...
Amidst her celebrations, partially for managing to change the topic, I'm sure she notices me from the corner of her eye and freezes on the spot when she does.
Oh no! I'm sorry for not noticing you before.
I don't know what this voice is. It keeps changing.
Did you need to check out a book or return one? I'm so sorry.
The way she can so quickly shift between moods is a little unsettling.
He's with me, Yuko. This is Hisao.
Hisao. I don't know how to pronounce it. Hisao. Anyways, a new student.
A new student, Hisao. This is Yuko, the school librarian.
Pleased to meet you.
Hisao. Right, Hisao. Pleased to meet you too, Hisao.
For a second, she visibly attempts to engrave the name in her mind so she won't forget.
Yuko often arranges to import...
Oh, yeah, that's Lily.
Yuko often arranges to import foreign books in Braille for me. Would you like to tell Hisao a little something about the library?
Lily's innocent suggestion is met with an expression of abject terror.
Please, Lily, I can't. I don't know what I could be interested in. This is too much responsibility.
How it's any responsibility at all, I don't get, but her objection is so sincere, I don't doubt it for a second that she would rather disembowel herself on the spot than tell me where the light novels are. Oh my god.
But...
So, there are a lot of books in Braille here. I attempt to save the day by asking the first thing that pops into my head. It seems to work at least partially, as Yuko seems to not exactly relax, but at least look slightly less tense.
Well, I think about a third or fourth of the Yamaku's library is either in Braille or audio.
Makes sense, given all the blind students that be here. If it's only that, how come this library is so big in the first place?
Well, we get a lot of books regularly because the library is adequately endowed with...
And I'm tongue-tying myself with this voice.
The library is adequately endowed. That's probably why.
This voice, I don't like it. But I don't know. Because I know this is gonna be a thing with 900 girls, and I'm just one dude. I can only do so many variants of girl voices, so a lot of them are gonna sound the same. If you want proof, go watch Star Nova. Anyways.
They spend more on books than on my salary, and then I have to organize and shelve all of them. It's so troublesome, and they weigh so much. I wish I could quit this job.
A very awkward silence follows this revelation of too much information. I'll go check the aisles then, if you don't mind. It's probably best for all of us if she doesn't keep talking to me. I agree, but only because of the voice. Anyways.
Very well. Meanwhile, Yuko, I would have those books if it's all right with you.
My first impression was right. The library is surprisingly big. Aiming down the narrow aisles, I studied the spines of the books in random order, occasionally sliding one out to read a blurb, taking it with me if it looks good. In a few moments, I have a respectable stack of books in my arms. I guess I'll never be stuck for choice in here. The normality of the library sinks in. Sure, there are large print and braille books scattered throughout it, but it is what it is, a library. It's as if the calm mood from the room I had tea with Lily hits. Oh, I got a hiccup. Okay. It's as if the calm mood from the room I had tea with Lily and snuck with us in here. That feels weird to say, unless it was here to begin with. Something about that puts me at ease, just like before. I reach the end of the aisle and find a collection of desks set up for study or personal reading. Going a little further, though, I discover a nice quiet corner at the back. While the rest of the library has the odd students sitting at a desk, either reading or stealthily sleeping, the back is pretty much deserted. As I glance around, I see someone who I recognize sitting in one of the several bean bags, my bad.
It's you! Now we will talk! I will learn about you now! Ha ha! There's nowhere to run!
God damn it. It's the dark-haired girl from my class. The one who snuck out of the classroom earlier. She's reading a book and keeping it close to her face, which makes it look like she's really into it. From the way she was acting today, I had her pegged as more of a delinquent.
I don't know about that. She didn't look like a delinquent.
And then a bookworm. In fact, her mysterious disappearance from the class raises all sorts of whys in my head. Intrigue floats slowly but surely toward the surface, and before I know it, I'm walking toward the mysterious long-haired girl. I guess there's no harm in introducing myself as I would with anyone else. She's a classmate after all. Walking over to another beanbag, I take a seat and lay my books beside it. The girl starts looking scaredly up at me from underneath her fringe. This is the first time I've seen her this close. Underneath her long, dense bangs, I can see part of her face that at least a third, if not half, is pretty badly scarred. Yeah, like, it's either burns or I can't tell what it is, really. My eyes are immediately drawn to the scars, subconsciously peeking past her hair until they meet her own eyes. For a second, I am shocked and divert my eyes in the book and her hand before I realize that looking away probably...
Yeah! That's not the best thing to do.
It takes too many seconds to collect myself and remember what I walked up here. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. Hi. I mean... I gotta think about this logically now.
Now, if I'm going with my gut, I'd apologize for scaring the shit out of her. But I want to get to know this girl because she does pique my interest. But I don't know if that's the best decision because I might scare her. She might run away. Hi, because that hi is very like it's not a casual hi. That's like hi. I'm new here. Damn it, what do I do? Damn it. I gotta think. Damn it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. Hi, I'm new here. Sala Nakai, we're in the same class. Do I take the... I gotta... Damn it! I don't know what to do. I want to get to know this girl, but I don't know if saying the first one means I'm just gonna mind my own business and keep going, or if introducing myself is gonna cause her to run away. Damn it. It takes too many seconds for me to collect myself and remember what I walked up here. Because I do want to apologize for scaring her, but at the same time, I want to introduce myself. Fuck, Gut, what are you saying? Gut's even confused now, damn it. I can't think. Shit. I don't even know if choice matters. It probably does, but fuck. Hi, I'm new here. Sao Nakai, we're in the same class. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. I swear. Okay, I'm only gonna do this once. I'm only gonna do this once, but I'm gonna save here so I can come back to this choice because I want to see if this means that I'm not gonna talk to her, because I do want to talk to her, but I'm just not sure if this means I'm gonna just apologize and keep to myself, or if I'm gonna apologize and talk to her. I don't know. So this is the only time I'm gonna do this. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
It's okay.
The girl certainly doesn't look like it's okay, but I let it slide. Okay, so I'm still gonna talk to her. Okay, that's all I wanted to know, because I wanted to apologize. So, do you mind if I sit here? She seems to be very uncertain whether it's okay or not for me to sit, but finally she just nods a little. She nods just a little.
Okay.
I take a seat next to her, and she hides herself behind her book. Life of Pi, never heard of it. So, sorry again for starting you. I'm Misano. She looks up from her book, stalling a little before replying.
I know. We are in the same class.
Her speech is stilled, and so quiet that it's barely audible. Good, so I'm getting this on point. Even in the still library. Somehow I think that my delinquent impression of her was, yeah, it was.
Hanako. I'm Hanako.
I resist the urge to say, that's a nice name, just to have something to say, but really, it's the only thing that I can think of. I feel like an idiot. Everyone here must be used to being different to each other, and here I am being all bothered and fussed about that kind of thing. Don't let me interrupt your reading. I'll just check these books if you don't mind. She nods a little and sighs a sigh of relief. Damn, I want to get to know you, so I try to read the cover and introductions of books I picked up, and she buries her face in her book. Uncomfortable silence consumes us. Yeah. My eyes still wander to her direction, and I sneak peeks at her flowing hair and scars it's hiding. After a while, I realize that she's doing the same, only pretending to be immersed in the life of Pi. Her gaze is not inquisitive at all, though. It darts around like a scared rabbit. When our gaze finally meet, the chain reaction is unstoppable. Oh my god! She stands up forcefully from the beanbag and takes a deep breath.
I've gotta go do something!
Without warning, Hanako takes off and runs toward the counter. Her hair, takes off. Her hair, take off, catches me so off guard that I don't manage to go after her until she has a good head start. By the time I reach the counter, she is nowhere to be seen. Lee and Yuko are happily chatting away. Knowing that I won't be able to catch Hanako myself, I approach the girls. Hey, did you notice a girl run past here? Anyways, damn it, me.
Maybe. What did she look like?
Long, dark hair, kind of shy. She had, some scars on her face.
You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you?
Yeah, that's her. I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared her off or something.
Oh dear. Yuko, would you excuse me? I had better try and find her. Sure, I'll just hold on to these until you come back.
What's going on?
I'm sorry, but I'll have to explain it to you some other time.
Right, I'll see you later then. Lily hastily grabs her cane and hurries out of the library, leaving me alone with Yuko. I don't think I'll ever get the hang of this place. Did I do something wrong?
What did you do?
Nothing! I was just looking for some books and then she got this fit and ran off. The most offending thing I can think of was that I might have looked in her general direction a few times.
Well, she is a very timid girl. You have to be very careful around her. She can be very jumpy. I think she's not accustomed to talking with other people.
Isn't that a bit strange?
I wonder. It's just how she is, I think.
Now that just makes me want to know about her more. Yuko doesn't sound all that convincing. Then again, maybe this is just the norm around here. Everyone has their own problems, or else they wouldn't be there here. But how should I deal with these people? Forcing myself to act overly casual only makes me feel phony. Like I was supposed to be ignoring the elephant in the room. Yuko fidgets, looking like she wants to say something to that, but resists it.
I think it's an elephant only if you feel that way.
I guess she doesn't have a good sense of self-restraint. It makes me smile, and she blushes heavily.
What? That sounds stupid?
No, it sounds really wise. I guess you're right. It's more about me than anyone else. Neither of us had anything... Oh my god! Had anything to add, so Yuko fills the silence by shuffling some papers around. People who have papers on their desks really like doing that.
Did you find any books? I should be closing soon. I mean, this library should be closing soon, but I have to do it. I hope that's not too inconvenient for you.
Oh, yeah, I want some books, but I left them over there because... I'll just go get them. I fetched my stack of books from beside the beanbags where Hanako and I were sitting, and returned to the counter.
Wow, you read a lot, don't you?
Yeah, he's a nerd. I surprised myself with that too, honestly. At least when I really think about it. I had a lot of free time earlier this year, so I just kind of started reading books to fill that time. I couldn't do much else.
I see.
But she doesn't say anything else, and just checks out my books for me. Oh no, I think we got our target acquired, a cute shy girl. I mean, if you just paid attention to the scars, then I don't know why. She's still cute, even with them. I think that's who we might be going for. You know, we always gotta go for them shy girls. Anyways, goddammit. I was feeling Shizune, but then she had to bitch smack me with those backhanded... Like, damn, Shizune, like she laid into me. Fuck! I was liking her until that. That was like shit. I mean, it's probably the competitive nature, but I don't know. Damn, like she smacked me down. Like fuck. Anyways, I guess this is what they call tact. Holding library books with one arm, I trawl my pocket for the key to the door. A sudden sound from behind startles me, making me nearly drop the books I'm carrying or the key that I almost managed to get into the lock. Who is it? Oh, it's him. I turn around to see who is talking to me. It's Kenji. He seems to be in a friendly mood, although the light glinting off his glasses in the dark gives him a sinister look. It's just me. This makes him pause and lick his lips nervously. What the fuck?
Who is me? I don't know anyone called me. Are you some new guy again?
His voice suddenly strained and quick. Yes. That's his voice. Yes, but we've met before. Yesterday.
I don't think so. I remember someone who I met only yesterday. When was that? What day is it today?
I try to ignore him. Is he joking or what?
Prove that we met before.
You live across the hall. You're Kenji.
Oh my god, what an expression.
Kenji jumps back, his eyes filled with an uncomprehending fear.
How do you know my name? Damn, this can only mean of two things. Either we have met, and you're telling the truth, and I just can't remember it, or you are a spy!
He pauses.
A psychic spy!
His eyes dart around me, trying to peek into my room, although it's hard to believe he can see anything through those thick glasses. His mood swung from friendly to manic in less than a second or a minute. I'm not psychic.
How do I know that? I'm not a mind reader!
Kenji points a finger at my face, damningly.
Unlike you!
Stop that, man. We met yesterday. What's wrong with you? I live in this room.
Lies! If you think you can pass as Hisano because I'm legally blind, you are sorely mistaken. You don't even look like him. I mean, the resemblance is real slim. Maybe at least distant, but who do you think you're kidding?
I want to grab him by the shoulders and shake him. Exasperated, I rub my eyes and let out a heavy sigh.
Stay there!
Kenji comes close, one careful step at a time. I stay still, lest he assault me, physically. Although I doubt he could do much damage even if he did.
Oh wait, I see now. Damn, it really is you!
Sighing again, and then once again, for good measure, I step backwards just in case.
What's up, man? You don't look too good. I think. Something wrong?
I don't know, just had something stupid happen to me. A few stupid things, actually, even if you discount this one. I can't get a proper touch on other people here, and I have no idea if it's because of me or because of them. I don't know why I'm telling this to Kenji. It's not like we've had any contact either.
That's rough, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry about calling you a psych spy and all that, but you can never be too careful. It's the hard reality we live in.
I'm slowly starting to think Kenji isn't necessarily living in the same reality as the rest of us.
You see, this is how it is in this world. There is no justice. You see, even when I lose, I win, because I don't lose the lesson. What? What does that even mean? It doesn't matter. He just...
Oh, Kenji, you're hurting my head. He dismisses it flatly with a wave of his hand.
So what happened? Why a long face? Do you have a long face?
It's nothing. I just scared some girl off accidentally. Literally, too. She actually ran away from me. Wasn't my fault, really, I think. I'm not really used to all this yet.
A girl? A cute one?
Yeah, but I think you would definitely scare her. Cute. It's a hard question. She had a nice body. Now, see, why you gotta look at her body? Nice body, a really beautiful hair, but the face. Bro, she looked fine. Fuck off. She was cute. Hell yeah, bro. She was cute. I don't care what any y'all say. I think she looked cute. Even if the scars might look crazy, I think she looked cute. I don't know if it's scars or burns or veins. I don't know what it is. So until we get a good look at that, I still think she cute. Yeah, cute, I guess.
I knew it! There are a lot of cute girls here. Strangely disproportionate amount. I believe this is one of the dark secrets of this school. I tried to warn you, man, but did you listen?
I don't remember any such warning. Dark secrets.
Yes, dark secrets. Extremely dark, like black hole. Have you noticed that a number of girls in this school is slightly significantly higher than the number of boys? Like 60-40.
Turns his head to the left and stares off into the distance at nothing.
Why is it like this? I mean, to the untrained eye, it doesn't appear to be that bad, but that's a full 20%. One would think that the school, such a huge pool of women, would be a man's dream, but no! What I'm about to tell you could blow your mind. Are you ready?
I don't know where this is going, but I think I won't be missing much by cutting out now. No, I am not ready. I only get as far as turning the doorknob before Kenji starts talking again, showing that he doesn't really care if my mind is blown or not. Emily, what?
The feminist? What the fuck? I believe that this school is a battleground, the site of a feminist infiltration.
Sorry about that, guys.
The disparity in numbers of men to women is a clear sign of how they fear, or how far they have come. In case this Cold War turns hot, they will have superiority in numbers. Just another skirmish in the eternal war against the forest of the feminists. They're everywhere. In Japan, women outnumber men. It's not 60-40 split, but it's only a matter of time, man. Even in America, women are the majority by a hair. They're building up their numbers. In the past, the buildings of a military has always been the clear sign of imminent war. Japan is just the first step. Our economy is badass, and our country itself is small and isolated, yet a huge part of the Pacific in terms of political value. The perfect target. They are so cunning, as expected of women. Someday soon, the day will come when...
Your voice trails off ominously.
That is why you can't trust them. They will string you along and then kill you, just as they killed me. You will end up just like me.
What are you talking about? Oh, hell no. I can't stop myself from blurting it out.
Hey, what the hell does that mean?
You said it, not me. It's the best I can think of.
So, you're not supposed to say something like that. Damn, it's...
wait.
So, you're not supposed to say something like that. Damn, so rude. Where was I? Oh yeah, the feminist conspiracy. Stop it, stop. You lost, I lost you way back. There's somewhere, way back there somewhere. Somewhere around the feminist infiltration. Too hard to follow? It's cool. I have some graphs and stuff in my room and puppets, if you You got put on a puppet show. No puppets. You don't like puppets? Okay, graphs are still cool, alright.
He speaks energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking, moving his hands in an animated way as he continues to rant on. This is too strange. I've had him pegged as a relatively You had him pegged as normal? But it's clear that I was wrong. Yeah, you thought this one was normal? Oh, I could tell from the start that he wasn't normal. Fuck, bro. Something on your mind, dude? Just thinking about what it's like to be the last sane man in this insane world. Kenji frowns, looking deeply upset.
You mean that's you? That can't be, because I'm the last sane man in this insane world. That is my dream. You can't just steal a man's dream. What the hell? There can't be two last sane men. It would be invalidate the whole last part. And that part is kind of important. There can only be one. Like that in that foreign movie, where there could only be one. And in the end, there is only one dude left, because that was the point.
I've never seen anyone talk so heatedly and so defensively about absolutely nothing before.
Yeah, I agree. Anyway, if you wait here, I can get my graphs. I also have a list of other dark and complex conspiracies that the school holds as tangled.
Bro, if we find a yandere in here, that's gonna be actually very interesting. I want to see a yandere. Give me a yandere in the school. Oh my god.
Quick, finish my analogy for me. Be a pal.
I'm going to go to bed now. It's extremely late.
That doesn't sound like an analogy, but whatever. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast feminist conspiracy to them. Denial is a terrible thing. Later.
He claps me on the back and then vanishes into his room so quickly and quietly that it's like he never even opened the door, but instead walked right through the wall like a ghost. Or right through it like a ghost, my bad. I don't know if I can fully digest what just happened, so I give up and just go to my room, kicking off my shoes before falling face first into the bed. It takes some time to relax and get up so I can get started on homework. It's because the sheets are cool and comforting against my cheeks, and it feels so good just lying there with my eyes closed. This school is like some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's isolated on top of a mountain, and each person is stranger than the last. I just can't seem to fit in. What irony. One would think that fitting in a place that's made for people who are unfit for anywhere else would be easy. Maybe I'm trying too hard. Although I say that, it doesn't help take the edge off, and the words are left echoing off my empty walls. I guess it's not as bad as I expected, though. This place really is more of a school and less a hospital, pretending it's a school than I thought it would be. If nothing else, the scenery is beautiful. I open one eye, seeing the school books and bottles of pills arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much for a normal school, after all. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school, after all. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that'll be our stopping point, because this has been an hour. This game is interesting as like, it's interesting as hell. I like it so far. I really liking it. And I didn't want to, but I'm gonna record a third one. So 3 in succession, because I really am getting into this and I kinda wanna know more. And it's only like, what, my time? It's only fucking 9 o'clock in the morning. I got plenty of time before I gotta do shit today, so I think I'm gonna record one more and then call it quits. But thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think so far. This is really interesting. I'm liking it, but it is strange. So thank you all for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this and even more. There might be a series on the channel you like. We specialize in visual novels and other random-ass games, but hey, if you want, you can follow me on Twitter. The link is in the description below. Thank you all for watching. I love you all. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.